To the measles outbreak in our area, nearly 800 people in South Carolina have contracted the measles, many of those in Spartanburg County.
18 children and adults fighting for their lives in area hospitals from the disease. Our Peyton Furtado spoke with county and city leaders to see what they're doing to slow down the spread. Peyton.
Well, yeah, Sydney, Mark, one of the things they did was just this past weekend, they worked in conjunction with the South Carolina Department of Public Health. They put on a warming shelter within the county specifically for folks who had the measles. That's just one way they're trying to slow the spread. Today, I spent the day speaking with county and city leaders to find out how they're leading by example to make sure the folks that voted for them are staying healthy and safe. If you feel sick.
My wife was sick here over the holidays, and we wasn't sure what it was.
Go to a doctor and stay away from other people.
One thing that we did see at the urgent care, if you suspect you have measles, stay in your car. So that's how serious it is.
That's just one of the ways elected officials in Spartanburg City and County are leading by example.
My job is to help people, and I try to get them to a doctor, you know, if they don't have a doctor.
I'm a business owner, and I encourage any of my staff members, if they feel sick, you know, to err on the side of caution.
Mayor Jerome Rice, who also works with Spartanburg School District 7, encourages everyone to get vaccinated.
I was vaccinated years ago, and it's still working to this day. And we know that the majority of the people that have contracted the measles are not vaccinated. So that's just a key component. If you want to be healthy and safe, let's get vaccinated.
More than half those who are getting the measles are kids between 5 and 17. Moab Asaf represents Spartanburg County District 1 and believes part of that lack of vaccination is due to the COVID-19 pandemic.
We've gone through a period in this country where we've attacked scientists, we've attacked doctors, and started questioning their expertise. And I encourage my constituents to have one-on-one conversations with their doctors and to follow that advice.
The State Department of Health telling us today if you're vaccinated within 72 hours of an exposure, you can still prevent an infection.
Protecting your neighbors, protecting others, and especially when we talk about schools and kids going to be around other kids, I would strongly encourage you to be vaccinated.
So Peyton, we hear the mayor mentioning schools there as we see those case numbers continue to climb. Any idea how many schools are seeing outbreaks right now?
Mark, yeah, that's a good question. We actually got that number from South Carolina Department of Public Health today. Turns out 20 schools within this region are involved in that outbreak right now. We now know that out of the nearly 800 cases, 756 of those cases are just in Spartanburg County alone. Live in Spartanburg, I'm Peyton Furtado for WYFF News 4.
Peyton, thank you. And that measles outbreak in the upstate has now surpassed the 2025 West Texas outbreak that sickened 762 people and killed 2 young girls. During the weekly news conference today, South Carolina health leaders commented on the concerning milestone.
We did not anticipate that South Carolina case counts in a matter of only 16 weeks would surpass the total number of cases reached in Texas over the course of 7 months. So this is a milestone that we have reached in a relatively short period of time, very unfortunately.
And that milestone comes as the U.S. gets closer to losing its measles elimination status. According to health leaders, that could happen as soon as this fall if it's determined that the virus originated from a single source and continued to circulate for a full year.